This is Mark Bell from Super Training TV, Super Training Gym, the strongest gym in the West. Here I am setting up for some squats. We got a good squat session here for you. This is about 500 something pounds. Good depth on that one. Been feeling a little bit better lately. I've been trying to mobilize the hips, trying to open my shit up so I can squat a little bit lower and make sure I sink those squats in there. There's my boy Marcus hitting up a good strong double. When I'm working up to a single, I like to, or even a lot of times when I'm working up to a triple or a set of 5, I like to use singles in the warm-up to make sure I don't waste any energy and to make sure, that was about 600 pounds there, and make sure that I just get the absolute most out of that top set that I can. There's other situations and other days where I want to get in more volume, and I'll do sets of 8 and sets of 5, and I'll almost do like a pyramid type thing. Or I'll just do many sets, 5 sets of 3, and just making small jumps in weight. There's a time and place for that, but when you want to go heavy and you're trying to get a rep PR or a PR in the just amount of weight that you move for a single, you want to try to conserve that energy as much as you possibly can. Now, everyone's a little different. I've had different athletes respond differently to different things. Some people need to be warmed up a little bit more than others. So you're going to have to kind of figure out what feels right to you. Eric Spoto being one of them. Eric Spoto loved to use tons of reps. He's the all-time world record holder with the biggest raw bench press of all time, 722 pounds. This is 672, I believe. I wish I sank that one a little bit lower. It looks like I kind of, if you look at the video again, if you back it up, you'll see that I kind of lost my back positioning there. I got a nice little nosebleed going there. That's got to be healthy. But yeah, I lost my back positioning a little bit, lost my arch, and then got shifted forward. And that makes you just not look as deep as you normally would because your hips are now in a different place. They went a little bit higher because your hips kind of got crunched forward. Your back is kind of rolling, is starting to curve over, starting to round over. And you want to try to keep the good strong squat in there by Mr. Pants, Mr. Robot Pants. You want to try to keep that torso as upright as you can and keep everything locked down all the way from your hands all the way through to your feet. Marcus grinds through that one. Got a little slow there in the middle. Probably went a little bit slower than he wanted to. Here's Jim McD making an appearance. Jim McD is the, I don't know what you would call him necessarily because he's more than just a cameraman. But I guess you'd say he's the camera dude. He's the podcast dude. He's the director, the editor, the blah, blah, blah of supertraining.tv. He runs supertraining.tv. And he's the man behind this all the time. So anytime you see these motherfucking free videos, give my boy Jim McD a shout out. Because this shit is a retarded amount of work. There's Jim with a good strong pull coming off of some injuries. And he's already making some progress in just the last 2-3 weeks that he's been able to train. There's Kara Weston hitting a good cambered bar squat. Strength is never a weakness, and that is it from Super Training TV.